Hello, everybody. Good afternoon or good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. Can everybody hear me okay? Hey, Gail. Hey, Dee. Hey, Lady Bear. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Jesse. Thanks, everybody, for coming in, whether you're in the bushes or not. So, just want to give y'all a heads up. If I don't sound as bubbly like I usually am, I apologize. Hey, Shay Shay. Thanks for coming in. But today makes the third day I've had a headache and I cannot get rid of it. So I'm not feeling the greatest, but I still wanted to come on here and do this live because I know many of y'all wanted to see how I do it. So just bear with me, please, because like I said, I'm not feeling too well, but we'll get through this together. So if you could tell from the thumbnail, we are going to be making these flower keychains. There's that one. And then I think I posted this one on my thumbnail. And then, thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Gail. And then it's been a while since I've done it, so I had to practice this morning to make sure I got it down right for us today. So I started this one. I've not finished it, but this is the one that I did this morning. It's purple and like a light blue. So, and you don't have to add anything down here like these other ones. You can. That's just your preference if you want to or not. So is anybody going to try making this with me? I hope so. If not, I understand. Oh, thank you, Gail. This one. Yeah, I just threw this one together a while back. And I apologize if I have to cough. I'll try to mute myself so y'all don't have to hear me cough. I'm sure y'all can tell that my voice is in and out, so I apologize for that also. Okay. So I think I said everything in the description that we needed. If not, I apologize. I did it yesterday and I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I think we've got everything. So first you're going to need your string, your nylon satin string. You can cut it ever how long you want to. I just guess. I'm sure I made mine too long, but it's okay. And then you need your beads, your lentil beads. So there's a difference. This is a silicone bead, which it looks like a bead. But this is also a silicone bead, but it's called a lentil. So y'all can see the difference. I mean, you can use these also, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you these are more aggravating to deal with. I'll show you. I made one for my daughter, and let me go get it real quick so y'all can see. So this is the one that I made her with the beads. And yes, Lord, she's already lost a thing off of it. But I will say this one's more aggravating than these. I just think this looks better than the regular silicone beads. No, Shay, I'm not using pink today. But I can make you one with pink in it if you would like. Yes, the lentils are flat. So I'm going to make one for my daughter's school colors. It's navy, like a Columbia blue and white. And I thought about just putting an orange on the end. So and then you need a lighter. You need a hook. I'm not sure. A loop turner. This is the smaller one, which I like better because I can get through the lentils easier. You need a keychain hook, swivel hook. And that's pretty much it. So if everybody is ready, we will get started. So the first thing, I'm going to get all my beads out. And you can use ever how many lentil beads you want to. It just all depends on what you prefer. This one this morning I made, I've got 14 on there. I've got 7 on this side of the keychain, and then I've got 7 on this side. So it's a total of 14. But on this one, I only did 12. So it just depends on, however you want it. That's the one with 12, and this is the one with 14. So the only difference I can tell is the one with 7. You see how it's got like a little more space in between it than the one with the 6 one. So I'm probably going to do 6 today. Okay, so I've got my string. The first thing that you're going to do is to put your lentils on, and you can do whatever color you want to. So I'm just going to put, so I'm going to pull y'all down so y'all can see. So I'm just going to do a blue, white, and I'm going to alternate. Okay. And if you want to put white on first, it's totally up to you. So I've got my 6. Okay. Hey now, welcome in. So then I'm going to take my string and I'm just going to hook it, and I'm just going to pull it through, push my beads, and then voila, we got our 6 on. If I lose you or you get confused, please stop me. So then I'm going to take my keychain, my hook, and I'm going to place it beside those hook, beside the lentils. So then I'm going to take the other 6. I'm going to do blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. And if it don't come out like I want it, I'm going to redo it. Maybe. I wanted the 2 blues together, but it's okay if it didn't. So I've got my beads on here. And this little key ring is aggravating. So everybody see I got 6 and 6. And I'm just going to slide this so I can get my string even. And then I'm just going to do it like that. Okay. So once I got this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to tie a knot. Tie it really tight. And then it should be shaping as your keychain. Actually, I should have done this. Okay, let's back up. So I was going to put that in the middle, but I think I'm going to take it off and put it the other way. So like this way instead of, and have this at the top. So I'm just going to switch that real quick. And so by me doing that, I have to take all this off. I'm going to unhook this and we'll use that for later. Now let's just pick all these up again, which is not a problem. Then we'll be good to go. Now everybody see what I did? I just put this in there instead of doing this one. So now I'm going to make them the right length. And now we're going to tie it in a knot. So there's one, and you want to pull it as tight as you can. And then we're going to make another knot. So you're going to double knot it. Okay, so far we've made our little petals. Everybody with me so far? So now I'm going to take, okay. Thanks, Niall. Thanks, Gail. Thanks, Jessie. So now I'm going to take my silicone navy bead and I'm going to take it through both of my strings. Okay. Both of my strings. I'm going to put them together And I'm going to stick my loop turner through my bead, just like that. And then I'm going to take my string and I'm going to pull it through. So now my bead is down here, okay? So now we have to get the ball in the middle and these two strings up here at the top, okay? Hey, Robin, thanks for coming in. So this is where it gets tricky. This is where I struggle, but we're going to make it today. So I'm going to take this string, my right one, it don't matter. And I'm going to take, first, let me back up, sorry. I'm going to take my loop turner and I'm going to stick it, between this blue one and this white one this way, I think. So I'm just going to go through it. So I'm through my two lentils. Can everybody see that? I know it might be hard. So now I'm going to take my right string and I'm going to pull it so it goes through both of them, okay? And then, as you can see, it's starting to go towards the middle. So I'm going to push it in the middle. But we've got this left string. So we're going to do the same thing with it. We're going to go through the white and the blue. Just like that. And we're going to pull it. We're going to loop it. And we're going to pull it through the top. And then you're just going to pull it and stick your bead in there. I might have done it backwards. Hold on, I did. Sorry. So what I just showed you, scratch that. Okay, don't pay attention to what I just did because I did it backwards. Hey, D. Smith, welcome in. Okay, let's try this again. Take two. So we're still down here at the bottom, okay? We still have to get this bead up. So I'm going, let's try this again. Let's take my right bead. It might have been right, but it just didn't look right, like it was coming out correctly, like my first one did. Okay, so now we got that one pulled. Now we're going to take the other one. And let's see. Okay, this is my string that I need. So now we got it like this. Okay. So now we're going to take this one. I'm pretty sure and do like we did before. It just didn't look right for some reason. And pull it. Actually, take that back. It's the other way that it needs to be going through. Okay. So I need this one. I need to go this way. That's what I was doing wrong and couldn't figure it out. Thank y'all for being patient with me. It's been a rough morning. So now let's loop this one. Now, so then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take this one. It's going to get stuck. And I'm going to loop it and I'm going to pull it back through these two. Hope this is making sense to y'all. And see, I did that, and guess what? I pulled it back out. Never fails on lives. Something always goes wrong. Now, did everybody just understand what I did? I know it was kind of probably confusing, but we've got our flower, and I've got a string hanging out from this one and a string hanging out from the white one. So you have your two strings, and then you're just going to go up between this white one and blue one, grab it and pull it down, and then you're going to do the same way on the other side and pull it down. And then that you can pull it so you can see, tighten it up. But I think it's cute so far. So now we've got to get our two strings back down here at the bottom. So all we're going to do is we're going to go through the beads. So I'm going to go through this white one, blue one, white one, blue one. And then I'm going to pull it down, okay? So I'm going to go through my white one, blue one, white one, blue one. If it will work with me. You know it ain't going to do it for me because I want it to, and because also I'm live. White, blue, white, blue. All right. So can everybody see that? White, blue, white, blue. I'm through it. That's what I like about this smaller loop turn because it fits through these. So then I'm going to take my string and I'm going to hook it and I'm going to pull all of that string through all these beads. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing for this side, but this time I'm going to go blue, white, blue, white. Okay. hold this. I'm gonna hold this other string so it's not in my way. And you can move your lentil so they'll go, so you can get it. They're not going to break. So I got that. I'm going to pull my string and I'm going to pull it. Okay. Good afternoon or good morning, Geneva. Thanks for coming in. So now we've got all that, and that's our flower. What y'all think? Y'all like it? Hello to everybody in the bushes. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so now this is where you can decide if you want to add anything to it or if you just want to leave it blank. Okay. So I'm going to add this orange hexagon silicone bead to it. So I'm going to take both strings and I'm just going to put my bead through my hook and I'm going to pull it through so it comes through. And then you can just push it up like that. Okay. And then if you don't want to add no more, which I may add more to this one, I just don't have any more beads yet. Because like I said, I was slack today since I'm not feeling the greatest. But I may add another bead to it, like these two. Sorry. Like these two. Or you could just do it like this one. Thank you, Gail. These are my daughter's and son's school colors for their high school. They have a little bit of orange in them, but they're mostly this blue, white, and navy. But I like the orange, and orange is my favorite color. So let's just say you didn't want to add anything to it like this one. Then all you would do is just double knot it. And then you could clip it off. And then you take your lighter and you just burn it. And then there you have your flower keychain. And then I just want to take my key ring and just put it on here. And then there you go. So just imagine if I was done, I double knotted it, and then that's how the keychain would turn out. So, did everybody understand how I did that? Anybody have any questions? Please let me know. I do not mind. Oh, thank you, Dee. The yellow one. Dee, I'm not sure if you was here, but this is the one I did for my daughter. And yeah, she lost a bead. But I think it's cuter with the lentils than it is these beads or the balls. So when you use the lighter for nylon thread, does it affect? So whenever you go to, no, not really, Gail. See there's a silicone bead on the bottom, and I burned it, which I could burn it a little bit more. You just don't want to like burn your bead, but most of the time, I mean, it really don't affect it. So, but yeah, and see, I even put it like a little silver shiny one between this one. I mean, you could do so much. It just depends on what you want to do with it. Thank you, Robin S. The black and teal, yeah, I like the black and teal and the cow print. So, Gail, did you understand how I made the flower? Everybody understand? Even though I like goofed up. Because if not, I mean, I don't mind doing another one to show y'all again since I messed up. And I want to make sure y'all understand it. Yes, it was like magic putting around the bead in the middle. Yes. So there's another way that you can do it. And that's how these two I made different from making this one this morning and this one. I'm going to be honest. The way that I did these two is probably the easiest way now, because the other way, like, you only, instead of putting your center around both of them, you put it around one, and then you have to pull it up, and then you would wrap it around that, and then you'd have to stick your loop turner through it and then pull it back through. It was just it was a lot more aggravating than the way that I showed y'all how to make it. But like I said, this is the one I did this morning, and there's 14 lentils, and then the one that we just made has 12 on it, so you can kind of see the difference. So but that's all I have for today. Does anybody have any questions? I know I've probably repeated that 500 times, but I want to make sure. I know it wasn't really a long live, but I wasn't going to come on because I'm not feeling the greatest, but I said I'm not going to let y'all down since I already put a thumbnail up, and I know a lot of y'all wanted to see how this worked. So when you use 12 lentils, you then use a smaller round. So no, the white one and the navy, they're the same size silicone beads. The only difference is you see how there's more space in this one than there is using the 12 one. Can you see that? That's the only difference. Like, technically I could have used a I probably could have used one of these, and these are bigger. I think this is a 15. I could have used it in the middle of it instead of the white one. But I mean, it's totally up to you. I mean, if you don't mind the space, then you can use the smaller one, or you can use the bigger one. I think the white one and the blue one I used today is a 12 millimeter, and I think these are the 15. So, but yeah. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Niall. Thanks, Jesse. Oh, can I show y'all one more thing? So, I've been trying to make this quilt with Sean and a bunch of other ladies. And so I finally got it together. Would y'all like to see it? I'm not done with it, but I've got the top done. I would have noticed the space until you put them up. Yeah, you're really not going to notice it unless you put them up that close, or that there's a space. So, okay, give me just a minute. Stacy, did you see my finished product? I know you was in the bushes. Okay, let me grab it real quick and I'll show you. Thank you, Robin. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so I think Stacy and I don't know if there's anybody else in here. In the Zoom meeting that we're doing with Sean. But if you're not, this has been so much fun, and I encourage you to. I mean, if you want to learn how to do something new. But what I'm getting ready to show you is I've had this fabric since last July. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. And somebody was like, oh, hey, you need to come join us, I was like, I wasn't real sure, but I'm glad I did because I have learned so much. And plus, this gives me an opportunity to get rid of some fabric that I need to get rid of. So it's not the prettiest. This is my first one, so please don't judge me. But this is the quilt top. It's the Grinch. And it just keeps going and going and going. But that's what I've been learning to make. And this panel right here in the middle, it's 20 wide, I think, by 25. So yeah. So now tonight in our Zoom, we're going to learn how to put it together, sandwich it together with the batting and the back fabric, and then putting our bind on. So it should be interesting. Thanks, everybody. Yes, how to make a sandwich. That's correct, Stacey. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And like I said, that's something new that I just learned Friday night. So, but yeah. But thanks again for coming on, everybody, and spending your morning, afternoon with me for about 45 minutes. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. I'm so thankful for this community and helping me get started with my YouTube journey live. But yeah, if nobody has any more questions, I will let y'all go. Bye, Shay Shay. See you tonight. That's right. I'm not sure what we're going to do next Monday. I may do the Mickey ears, silicone. But we'll see. So, but thanks everybody. Good morning, Sean. Thanks for coming in. Or afternoon. It's afternoon my time. But yep. I will talk to everybody later. And if you're coming in late, make sure you go and watch the replay. I kind of goofed up on it, but that's okay. Hopefully you understand. And if not, feel free to post a comment and I will do my best to answer you. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.